I've tested Davines Keracolor Color Luxe, and I've tried the Garnier's Vibrant Red color. I recently got my hair done and I went for a copper color. I even got rid of my bleach streak, but she is popping through. So today we're going to be testing out. Let me unpackage her. Maybe I can get it open. Look at that. Perfect time to test out the Vibrant Copper from Garnier. On the back it does tell you you can either leave it for 5 or 10 minutes and you can get different colors depending on how long you let it develop. So it just says shampoo, rinse hair before applying, spread evenly throughout damp hair, wash hands thoroughly, leave in for 5 minutes. No need for a conditioner, use every 2 weeks. I'm excited to touch up my hair. I think this is gonna be perfect. Here's some footage of me in natural lighting. And then here's some footage of my hair in all studio lighting, and then we can compare them and see before and after what we think. Let me go scrub it up dub real quick. I need to shower and shampoo my hair. I did squeegee out my hair too like this, and I do that before I condition because then your hair is not absorbing water. Gently twist it out and let it absorb all that conditioner. Great, there's more tape. They really don't want this exploding on you in transit. This one's supposed to nourish and revive vibrancy. Shampoo, rinse hair before applying, spread evenly throughout damp hair, wash hands thoroughly, leave in for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. No need for a conditioner. Personally, I probably am going to use a conditioner afterwards just because I think it's an extra treatment, why not? Secondly, I'm going to wait 5 minutes, but I'm gonna start right here with the bangs just because those were the lightest part and then the ends are light. I'm not wearing gloves. In the shower, it's a little easier because you can wash your hands quicker. We'll see. I don't remember the red staining, so I don't think this one should. Fingers crossed it's not that. Okay, let's apply. Ooh, it's like brown. It's a beautiful terracotta color. Like a terracotta pot, you know, like kind of brownish with a hint of coppery red. All right. I'm gonna grab my little bang streak and start with her. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go for the ends. And it's also good you don't have too much water in your hair because then it'll just drip everywhere like it is. I could have squeegeed another time. One more time, but it's okay. This one smells good. It smells a little different if I'm not, I'll sniff them together, but give me a second. It smells a little more manly. Like a man day, you know, oh gosh. Like I just got it all over the mirror. Kind of smells like a manly spa, but light and nice. It's not a scary man. My hair should all be the same color, so I'm gonna try and evenly coat it all. After I wash my hands, I cannot wait to wash my counter and my mirror because what did I do? This one's a nice, thick but smooth and creamy texture, and it distributes evenly, but it makes your hair feel nice and detangled. You can brush through it well, but my hair doesn't feel like it's pulling or falling out at all. Nice texture. Alright, giving it one more good even coat, make sure it's... you know what, did I miss this one little spot right here? It just didn't feel as saturated as the rest. I want it all nice and conditioned. It's definitely not as vibrant orange red as the other color, but it's a little lighter orange than the Color Luxe. And the Keracolor is a gloss, so it's a little different. We've tried all these on videos before, by the way. You're gonna have to scrub because it's a little orange. Just give me a second, because I need to get my counters wiped. I think my hands can be stained, my counters cannot. Best glass cleaner ever. This one could stain if you left it. I can definitely see that, so make sure you wipe it up. Making sure I didn't splatter anywhere else I can't see. It looks like I did bad fake tan hands a little bit. There's a light stain. I have a feeling by the time I get out of the shower it'll be gone. You can see how the bottom of my... Maybe you could fake tan with this. Don't do that. That's a joke. I want to make jokes and not clarify, but I get afraid of children doing things I do. I have to wipe my ears out. There's water in them. All right, how many minutes has it been? I don't know. I can definitely see, ooh, got some on my forehead. I can definitely see the roots are starting to get nice and warm. I'm gonna get ready for the shower because it'll take me like a couple minutes to get in there and then wash it out and we'll come back. So I'm gonna leave it for the 5, definitely not the 10 minutes. 5 today. I would do 10 if you really forgot and you haven't done it in a while or you need a major color refresh, but 5 feels safe. Especially in the shower because you don't want to just be sitting, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you want to be sitting there, I don't know. I clicked record and it wasn't recording, so now I'm confused what recorded last. Normally fresh out of the shower you can't tell any crazy major difference, but can you? Yes, it's a little bit more reflective, more red and gorgeous. I can't wait to dry it and see the final colors. I'm gonna do my skincare, put in my hair care items. I'm going to let it air dry while I get dressed. Let's see the final results. Ta-da! I could not be bothered to blow out my hair. It is 90+ degrees today, but I have to tell you, conditioning aspect, yes, it does work. It is a really good conditioner. I only added a little bit extra just to my ends because naturally they get frizzy and dry. I have long hair. I like to take extra good care of it. You don't have to. I think that's a key here. I really do believe it would take place of your conditioner and then you can just use this. So it's so fast and efficient in the shower. 5 minutes was perfect amount of time for me. You can still see in the bang. I think that's probably our biggest tell. It definitely went a very bright, vibrant, like yellowy orange. You can see that. I could have left it for 10 minutes. So depending on the saturation you want, you can see here we got like a nice strawberry blonde, but then everywhere else is that deep copper color. I kind of like the little highlight. I don't even mind it. If I was really picky, I could in the shower apply a little bit more. When you get in the sun, I'll insert some clips of me in natural lighting, the same place we were before, and then I went in direct sunlight just to show you how crazy gorgeous this color can get. I'm a big fan of this. I will do this every couple weeks when I need it. The smell is so good. I forgot to compare scents before. You can see off the lid the vibrant red versus the copper. Clearly a distinct color difference. They smell the same. They do smell the same. They smell nice. If you really get in there and you scrub your hands, there's not really any major staining. If you were to let it sit on your bathtub or your hands and not wash it off, I could see it stain. So do be careful. All right, I definitely think I'd repurchase these. These are the most hydrating. Out of all of them, I would say these and Davines are the top hydrators, as well as Color Payoff. This one might have a little bit more of a vibrant color, but it feels so drying and stripping, the Color Luxe ones. I do love the high shine that the gloss gives you, but you can't do these very often, and the color, it's not much pigment. There's a hint, it's a little bit harder to work with, kind of can become uneven if you don't do it right. These are my favorite, but purely based off of price, Garnier is our winner. I really love this. I'm super excited for this vibrant copper color. Number 1 is definitely my Garnier. Number 2 is the beautiful Davines. She works really well. The scent is a little bit weird for me, kind of essential oily and very pricey. Then I love this gloss, but you can only do it so often. In last place is our Color Luxe. She really is stripping. I can definitely see myself repurchasing it, but you also don't have to use a lot. It's thicker than the Davines. It's very thick and creamy and it moves and it applies all over. Well, it's a good conditioner. I really like it. I would recommend this for anyone that is copper and wants a color touch-up. I don't think this is necessarily, I was gonna say not for blondes, but it is if you want the most vibrant. You're going to have super bright orange copper hair, and I don't know how it washes off. I know it does slowly wash out of my hair eventually, but I'm not sure if it would stain your blonde hair, because essentially I have been trying to stain mine overall, so there's that. The ends of my hair are still, like, a little bit of it used to be bleached, but most of it now has just been colored. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful if you were intrigued on these color conditioners. I'm honestly super impressed with Garnier. I love the time efficiency, the cleanup. It just works really well in the routine. You can just leave them in your shower, and every few weeks when you feel like you need a little refresh, instead of your conditioner, use a little bit of that. It's a genius product. I really like it. The only complaint I have, if I have to make one up, is I wish it worked on roots. If it magically could fix my roots, and it doesn't work on virgin hair, PS, that would be incredible, because then in between appointments, you know what I'm saying? I don't think anything like that exists. Unless I were to dye them, and I don't want to dye them. I just like the idea of a conditioner. If I had to find something to complain about, there's that. Anywho, thank you so much for being here. If you could, give the video a like and subscribe below. Also, there's a new option to hype it if you want to help me out. I'd love that. I love having you here. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you next week. I love you. Goodbye.